I think it's working.
So anyone who's ready, you all still know the rules, just sign in, let me know, and I'll take you up. Okay. And Bashad, I'm reading my book and I'm this close to finding out who the killer is, but I have to stop because lunch is over and I'm just like, oh. Played in what is it? As Star-Lord, where he's been arrested and he's arrested for murdering his wife. And they have a AI judge for him who's judge and jury. And so you sit in the chair, right? And the AI judge will tell you at your disposal, you can't leave the chair because you're handcuffed down to it. They're like at your disposal. You can see all of the cameras from everywhere and do your investigation from there. And they're like, you have an hour and 30 minutes to prove you know, your innocence. And they said you have to get below, I think it's like 98%. But if it's still at 98% or above, you're gonna get executed. I'm gonna watch that.
Gonna fry you in the chair?
Yes.
Sitting there?
Yes. Okay, so on Mr.
Alvarado?
Alvarado, I'm gonna keep the judge's warrant in place. I'm gonna bring him back on Monday. And I'm gonna make a decision on whether or not I'm
Okay,
gonna grant his application. I think it's best. Because that's one that I want to think about.
Okay.
And then, so he'll be back on Monday.
all right. I went to that filling station. I'd never been there before.
Which station?
The filling station, the cafe.
Oh, yeah. Oh. So how was it?
Good. I had what you ordered.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, and a piece of the coconut cream pie, which
was it very good?
it was extremely good.
Okay, if I lose 2 more pounds, I'll take a single bite of it. We'll see.
It was pretty big. It's big enough to share, that's for sure.
Okay. Sorry.
Unfortunately, my wife was not with me, so.
I'm covering.
There's my calendar. There's my calendar.
All right, so we'll bring him back on Monday and I'll be ready with a decision at that time.
Right.
Yeah, it's court. I say vehemently. Vehement. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, it's convenient for me, it's also less.
So there are.
Well, I walked in there like, and you sued. It's all the same stuff.
Do we have any Kleenex over there?
A little short.
Yeah.
She's
already did.
Is that?
She has a big
The gentleman, he comes with glasses, but we have his property back there too.
Okay.
Okay, that's, thank you very much. Someone make video, but that were not- I do have some that were on file. Luis Morales, okay, one.
All right, just give me one moment.
If you wanted to reduce money. I think the was there. Honestly, I think there was there. More just because. Yeah. It's like Brandon. Yeah. But. They didn't go. Yeah, they did break well. And then you did that. That's cool. Or it was good. Yeah. Look,
That was the only thing for discovery wise, I think. Now she's. That's easy.
this case gonna be taken. But this case, oh, not this case.
Page 5.
Oh, yeah. I'll say anything about
All right, I'm ready. Who's next?
Okay, I have page, fourth one down, Luis Valerio Morales.
Luis Morales.
I think you have the other part, right?
So we're supposed to have a jury trial today.
Mhm.
So we're gonna recall you for Monday for trial.
We entered our plea paperwork, Judge.
Where's the
Sorry.
paperwork?
She hasn't even sworn him in.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, no problem.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if you got sworn in when I was like turned, but it just got turned in.
Luis Morales, that's a plea.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm in line,
That's
Judge.
okay.
I'll have him wait. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, what? I know he was shocked. Like, what are we doing here? What? Trial Monday? Okay.
Have a seat for now.
All
right.
Thanks.
Sorry, Judge, Simon Acosta, page 3, fifth one down.
Simon Acosta.
Give me just a second. There's no words on these.
Present.
Hello.
Hello, man.
Right, what, is this attorney here?
No, Judge. Okay, I know how to do it. That's that. Sorry. On the top.
All right.
Wow. Okay, that's addressing that.
All right, so they're telling me your attorney is actually in federal court in Del Rio. So federal court takes precedent. That's why they're not here. So I'm going to recall this in 30 days and state if you'll make sure that you confer with the attorney off docket on discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I need a 30-day reset. So once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. You too.
Acosta?
Who's next?
I'll check in on that. It's page 5, second down.
Oh, sorry.
Hastings. Daniel Hastings.
I'll wait to the back there.
Hello. You're employed?
Yes.
All right, what is a good day for you to come back? Your attorney's requesting March 9th, but I don't want you to lose your job, so. Do you need to look at your calendar or something?
No, I found out 3 days before I had to come for it. I'm just baffled.
All right, so let me explain to you. This is what's happening. And I just want to make sure you understand. Number one, you receive notice for court through the mail. So whatever address you have on file, that's how you receive notice. So what you're telling me is you're employed, and I'm sure you had to take off today to be here. So I don't want you to have to do that, and I don't want you to lose your job. So we're going to have to reset your case. I'm trying to find out what is a good day for you to reset. Is it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday? What's
This month,
whatever month?
I'm guessing next month.
All right, so that will be April. So Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday in April.
Yes.
No, tell me Monday, Tuesday. Everyone, please whisper. So tell me Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. What's the best time for you? Thursday? All right. Miss Ferguson, I need this set in April for Thursday. All right, is April 9th okay with you? All right, so she's gonna give you a reset form so you have it. If for some reason your employer says that you're not gonna be allowed to take off on that day, let your attorney know before then and we'll work out something, okay? All right, so once you sign your reset form, you'll be excused.
Do you have a class?
Oh, they're gonna give it to you.
Okay, and I'll watch your show on Facebook.
It's real life. It's real life. This
This
Yes.
is real life.
Yes. All right.
So that means you're on TV too.
So they're gonna do April 9th for you.
Fine with her.
Mr. Hastings, she has the reset form for you to sign.
Grab a pen. And sign right here where it says supervisor. She'll give you a copy of the form. Are these people already?
All right, who's next?
Yes, Jesus Rodriguez, please, four down.
Jesus Rodriguez.
Thank you.
Lindsay, are you ready on Jesus Rodriguez? All right, thank you. Who's next?
Are you ready on Rafael Sosa, Lindsay?
All right, let's do this. Who has turned in their paperwork and has had their person sworn in? Or are you just ready to proceed? All right, Brooks, who do you have? All right, and who is here on Courtney Price? And where is she?
She's right here. Behind me.
Come down.
It's farming.
All right, so counsel, for some reason, none of this is signed by you.
It's not. But it's filed.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
That one either.
Interesting. They usually reject them. There should be 3.
The other one was signed.
Oh, the other one was signed?
Mm-hmm.
The signature goes, Scott.
Yeah. And before we start, are all of these out of the same occurrence?
Yes.
And is there an agreement or no?
No,
Okay.
they are adamantly opposed.
Okay.
For the and then.
Let me do this.
My phone, thank you so much.
Hmm.
What do I do? 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 Let me finish up with this and. I'm probably gonna stick. So I'm probably gonna stick with the object.
All right, are you all ready to proceed?
State's ready, Judge.
Defense is ready, Judge.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0000214 and 2026 CR 0000217 and 2026 CR 0000096. State versus Courtney Price. Could I have parties announced?
Brandon Pareda for the state.
And Rick Painter for the state.
And Richard Garcia for the defense, ready.
And are you Ms. Price?
Yes.
All right, your attorney has filed in each of these cases an application seeking a bail reduction and the cause number ending in 14. Your bond is set at $100,000 and the cause number ending in 17, your bond is set at $100,000. And the cause number ending in 96, your bond is set at $50,000. So state, are you opposed to the bond reduction in each case?
We are, Judge.
Yes, you are.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor, we do not. I would call, Courtney.
All right, Ms. Price, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, could you state your name for the record? All right, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Price, can you tell the judge why your bond should be reduced?
After the this is my first time receiving a felony. I do have good intentions when I do be.
I'm sorry, what?
I do have good intentions if I am able to be reduced on bond. I plan on getting out, getting the part-time job, taking AA classes, parenting classes, getting in some type of counseling or therapy, just to rehabilitate myself, get back on track. This is my first time receiving a felony. It was never my intent.
No, let me stop everybody right there. Let's go off the record for a moment. So here's the thing, and I don't know how people are going to ask their questions, but if you're intending to talk about the alleged facts of this case,
Yes, ma'am.
then the state has a chance to question you about that. I'm only here to determine what a bond amount should be set. And usually what I can tell you, when people are requesting a bond reduction, usually it's, this is how much the bond is. This is how much I can afford to pay. I'm not a flight risk, and whatever they want to provide. But if you start talking about the facts of the case, what you think the facts are, then the state is allowed to question that. I'm just letting you know that, but if you want to do that, then you can do that. But now you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you're being questioned, the state is not allowed to ask you about the facts of the case or what they think the facts of the case are, because I'm only here to decide if your bond should be reduced or not.
Right. So, Ms. Price, can you tell the judge how long you've been incarcerated?
October 19th, it'll be 4 or 5 months.
And does your family have the means to pay the total of $250,000?
No, sir.
And does your family have any means to pay any amount for these bonds?
Yes.
And can you tell the judge how much?
I don't have a precise number at this time, but I would like to see what I'm able to get reduced.
And you have spoken with the bondsman?
Yes.
And the
So
bond,
my family has.
and the bondsman's waiting to see what the outcome is today?
Yes, because they've seen that that I've had the court date for the bond reduction. So they would like to see what could be reduced and then be able to work something out.
And you are willing to be placed on house arrest?
Yes, I don't believe I'm a flight risk, but whatever the judge sees necessary, I have no problem with that.
And you do have children?
Yes.
And the children are living with your godparents?
Yes, 2 of my children are living with my godparents. My smaller child, she's living with her father.
And if you are able to bond out, where would you be living?
I would like to live with my godparents, but if other arrangements need to be made, that can be done as well.
Okay. And did you have a job before you were incarcerated?
Yes, I worked at San Antonio Behavioral Hospital.
And how long were you there?
2 years.
And so you're asking the judge to reduce the bond, whatever she thinks is just and fair?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Pass the witness.
Just a few quick questions, Judge. Ms. Courtney, let me ask you, does your family, do they have any kind of real estate or home ownership they can put up as collateral?
No.
So everybody rents, nobody owns any kind of property?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about vehicles? Does anybody own their vehicle?
No.
Okay. Let me ask you, when were you last arrested for DWI before this?
October 2nd, 2022, I believe.
Okay, what was the resolution of that case?
Deferred adjudication probation.
Okay. And are you aware that right now you have 3 cases?
Yes, sir.
And that would be actually multiple counts. One is intoxication assault, causing serious bodily injury, abandoning or endangering a child, driving while intoxicated with a child under 15 years of age, injury to a child, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Would that be all the counts against you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Judge, I believe we'd like to admit the police report for your review on state exhibit number 1.
Any objection?
Judge, I would object to hearsay.
Judge, under the rules of evidence, this is a pre-trial procedure and the rules of evidence exempt these kind of proceedings from the rules of evidence.
Yes, that's correct. That'll be overruled.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, the court will accept into evidence State's Exhibit number 1 and it for purposes of this hearing only.
Thank you, Judge.
Have you seen it?
No, but I have seen it.
Anything else?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right. So this is what I'm going to tell the parties. I really can't make a decision on her motion for a bond reduction because I haven't been presented with any evidence on what amount she can make. So I don't have anything to base it on. So if y'all would like, this can be rescheduled for Monday. And if if someone has some evidence on the amount that she's able to make, because it appears that she's unsure based upon the testimony. So I don't have anything before me to suggest
Well, she
what
hasn't
amount
worked
she
in,
would be able to make.
she hasn't worked in 4 months and her family, as you heard, I don't even know how they're gonna come up with any amount. So it's,
I mean, I need something, so I have a basis to go. I'm not saying I'll reduce it, but if somebody, somebody were to tell me, oh, I can make 60,000, but I don't have anything before me on any type of bond amount she thinks she's able to make.
And Judge, if I may, with all due respect to defense counsel, it is their motion and they do have the burden to prove up this to the judge. And so with all due respect, they failed to prove up their motion. We ask that you deny their request to reduce bond.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily deny the motion at this time. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna recess the hearing. And then counsel, if you have more information to submit to the court on Monday, or if you want to have information submitted on Friday, that would most likely have to be done with Judge Nahara, Judge Halstead. But otherwise, I can recall this back on Monday to continue this hearing. And if there's no objection from the state, if her relatives want to testify by Zoom, they can testify by Zoom. No, they said they'd have no
No
objection.
objection, Judge.
And if you want to, if they're able to Zoom in today, I'll take it up today. But I don't have enough information to reduce the bond at this time.
okay.
So do you want
Monday.
to see if you want to do it Monday, or you want to see if they
Monday,
can Zoom
because-
in now?
I would need to locate them and,
Okay. All right. So Ms. Ferguson, we're going to recall Ms. Price. We're going to recall you back on Monday so I can have more information and make an informed decision on your motion. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
thank you.
You're welcome. Cindy?
Yeah.
Yes, could you give this to Cindy? And Cindy, if you could hold that and have it for me on Monday?
Sure.
Do I need to put a little sticker on there?
Yeah. if you-
Okay, my bad.
Oh, here.
If you have one.
All right, on Christopher Harris.
Arias? Yes,
Yeah, and so the paperwork or anything is not ready, correct?
No, I'm gonna have a doctor's appointment at 3, so.
All right, we can bring him back on Monday. Is he in custody?
Yeah.
Mr. Arias, we're gonna,
Yeah, what? Thank you so much.
oh, come down, Mr. Arias.
And, Mr. Peters, I guess you said he'll be able to get the paperwork available by,
Okay.
before then.
All right, Mr. Arias, we're gonna recall you for Monday to take care of your matter. Can you tell me, is it for time or
Yes.
is there, it's for time? Are you able to come back on Friday? Norma? If he's able to come back on Friday, are you able to see if Judge Nahara or Judge Halsted is, they'll be able to take a plea?
Yeah, some Judge, I know Halsted was in someone else's court and wasn't able to attend to inmates.
Oops.
There can only be people that were out on law. Let me call them real quick, if you give me just a moment.
They can come here and do it on Friday.
Okay.
Are you able on Friday?
I'll check my schedule, Judge. I don't have anything set, but I can be here.
All right. Deputy, if you'll have, we're gonna have you brought back
I
on
mean,
Friday.
tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow
Okay.
for disposition. State, Arias is gonna come back tomorrow.
I'll have the paperwork ready, Judge.
All right, thank you.
That's it.
All right, we'll see you on Friday.
Manana.
All right, who is here on Devontae? Okay, I will do it right now. There you are. All right, and this is for a plea, correct?
Judge, it's a sentencing.
Sentencing, okay. I don't know why they're file stamping this. Let me see. And I don't even. Yeah, it was file stamped. I don't know what happened. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 010277 State versus DeMonte Williams. Can I have parties announced?
I'm Megan Galloway for state.
Will Brooks from the defendant, Mr. Williams, Judge.
And are you Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You entered into a plea. On January 7th? Why is this taking so long? Oh, PSI.
PSI,
Okay.
that's the only reason I can.
All right, according to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 8 years in the prison. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. The state is opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 005860. There's to be restitution of $964 to Mr. Evans, and there's to be a restitution to be determined to Mr. Granados. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor, and no objections from the state.
Yes, Your Honor, and no objections or corrections from us, just witnesses and argument.
All right. State, you're opposed. Do you have any witnesses?
No witnesses, Your Honor, just the stipulated 2 evidence.
All right, and defense, you have witnesses?
Yes, Judge, first, I believe there should be somebody on Zoom, Mr. Larry Wheeler.
Yes.
If I could call Mr. Wheeler, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Wheeler, if you could unmute, please. All right, Mr. Wheeler, first of all, I'm assuming no one has any objections to the witness appearing by Zoom?
No objections, Your Honor.
No, Judge.
Mr. Wheeler, if you could raise your right hand for me, please.
Yes,
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Larry Wheeler.
All right, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Wheeler, my name's Will Brooks, and I'm here representing DeMonte today.
Okay.
Can you tell us what you do for a living?
I'm a high school science teacher and football coach.
Okay. And it looks like you're working in that capacity right now.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Well, thank you for being here. How do you know Mr. Williams? How do you know DeMonte?
I've known him since he was a freshman in high school. I coached teams that he was on for his 4 years. DeMonte actually ended up living with me the last part of his junior year into his senior year until COVID hit. So that was about a 9-month period. And I took him in because he really had a pretty poor home situation, no matter which way he looked. And I wanted to make sure he had a chance to actually make it, because I knew he had a lot of not just athletic talent, but some academic talent as well.
And what kind of person was he at that time?
When he lived in my house, he was unbelievable. I had a lot of people looked at me a little sideways, even some guys I coached with were like, that's a big old joker. You got, a bunch of daughters. And it was funny, DeMonte and my youngest daughter actually hit it off really well. They were very similar ages. He came and watched a lot of her high school soccer games. Kind of became a fan of soccer as it turned out. But yeah, he lived with me for 9 months.
And during that time, and forgive me, I know you made a video earlier, but unfortunately,
Yes, sir.
I can't sponsor that video for the court, which is
Okay.
I asked you to be here today. In that video, you mentioned things like taking him out to his first restaurant. Is that correct?
DeMonte he only ever wanted to eat sausage McGriddles from McDonald's. And I told him there was a lot more out there to food than that. And he'd really never been to much anything other than drive-through stuff. So I took him to his first restaurant. He wanted to eat at Olive Garden. And then I realized when he was watching me and we both got chicken Parmesan, I had to show him how to actually cut that up with a fork and a knife.
And you also mentioned he did things like clean the house.
Yeah, when I was gone for some different coaching stuff, I'd come back and not just his room was clean. And he told me he wanted to keep his room clean because he never had his own room. The house would be clean. Yeah, he'd make dinner sometimes, and I'd come home and I could not believe actually how much he did around the house.
And were his parents there for him during this time?
No, there's no real nice way I can put that I would not put much worth on either his mom or his dad.
And not much family support at all. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, really the only one that I ever saw even try to help him was his older sister who lived in McKinney at the time.
And you so believed in him during this time that you actually took him and accompanied him on college visits, correct?
Yes, sir. We went to his official visits in New Mexico State and to UTSA, where he ended up signing. He hurt his knee about a year into that and ended up transferring to Tyler JC. And that's where he got his associate's degree. I wanted to make sure he at least did that. I knew he'd had some life things come along, like with being a father, that might make it a little more tough to play past Tyler JC if he was going to honor some of those commitments as a man. But I wanted to at least make sure he got that degree.
And during that time that you knew him, did he ever have problems getting into fights? Did he ever have attitude problems?
No. And when I first met him as like a freshman, I could tell he'd kind of been bullied among other things, and he had some anger, but the longer I knew him, the less that showed its head. The only time I ever noticed him being really aggressive was actually on the football field, which is really the only place I wanted it to manifest.
And do you know Did he have an accident at some point, auto accident?
Not that I remember with me, no. And I would even let him drive my car and stuff like that during the time we spent together.
Fair enough. Thank you very much, Coach. I'll pass the witness at the time. The prosecutor may ask some questions for you.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Wheeler. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you just fine.
All right. So I only have a couple of questions for you, but when you met Mr. Williams, at what school were you working at?
I'm at the same school that I'm still at now. This is my 18th year at Mesquite Horn. So Mesquite Horn High School on the east side of Dallas.
Oh, of Dallas?
Yeah, we're just on the east side of Dallas.
Okay. And regarding the football teams that you coached on the Defendant, were those outside of school or just school?
No, it was
related
school.
activities?
Yeah, it was all school related stuff.
Okay. And so you stated that he lived with you from some parts of his junior year and senior year. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Can you just explain kind of the circumstances or personal observations that you made that led you to want to take him into your care?
I was actually, the more I got to know him, like on an individual basis, I realized how few people had really ever like invested into DeMonte. And so he didn't really trust very many people. And I saw all this talent that I don't even think he saw when he was younger, especially about his sophomore year. And I was thinking this kid could play and get a 4-year college degree and play a lot of college football and take care of his family and change his family history and everything. It was kind of my thinking especially when he was younger. That's why I tried to help him so much. But when I realized I was investing positive in him and I got great response out of that, that's when I realized he was really looking for some positive role models that he didn't have in his life.
Okay. And what were did he live with you until he signed with UTSA and moved down here to San Antonio, or what were the circumstances?
That was the plan, but that March is when, of his senior year, is when COVID hit. And it didn't take very long for us to realize real quickly that going back to school was not going to be something that happened in person. And so that's when he went and basically finished the school year living with his sister in McKinney.
Okay. All right. We pass the witness, Your Honor.
Questions as the witness, Judge.
All right, thank you so much for coming. You're excused.
Sure. All right, thank you.
Any other witnesses?
Yes, Judge, I'd like to call Miss Danielle Gomez.
All right.
Judge, I apologize. I want to be as brief as possible, but
No, we have as much time as you need. Could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Danielle Gomez?
All right, you may proceed.
Danielle, do you know DeMonte?
Yes.
And you know what we're here for today, correct?
Yes.
How do you know DeMonte?
He is the father of my child.
Okay. And how many children do you guys have?
We have 2.
All right.
One is his stepdaughter.
Okay. That was going to be my next question. Does he have other children?
Yes.
Okay. And who does he have other children with?
Callie Rogers.
And how many children does he have with Miss Callie Rogers?
3.
Okay. How do you live with DeMonte?
Yes.
And how long have y'all lived together?
We've lived together since October of 2024.
Okay. And so during that time, he's been on bond, correct?
Yes.
Has he helped provide for you and your family during that time?
Yes.
And has he helped provide as best he can for his other children with Callie?
Yes.
And tell me about those children functionally.
2 of them do have autism. The other one, he was just born in February. The other 2, the oldest, the boy and the girl, they, like I said, they do have autism. They have their schools that they go to, speech therapy and other things like that. They have a lot of doctor's appointments that they have to attend to.
Let me ask you this, and going back to the situation, you know, the judge can send him to prison today. She could also grant him probation. In your observation, how has Monte taken responsibility for his actions?
Almost definitely. I can say that he most definitely regrets his decisions following up to now. He's most definitely tried to change his life. He's more involved in his kids and my daughter as well. I can say he's definitely on the path trying to get better and trying to do better in life.
Has he ever, does he have goals?
Yes, he does want to get a job and he does want to, do the best that he can to take care of his kids
What,
with Kylie Rogers as well as me too. I'm sorry.
that's okay. It's okay to be nervous. What does he do for work?
He's in a moving company right now. That's the best that he can do right now. But he is trying to get a better job if he's able to get out.
And what did he do for work before? Or has he done other things for work in the past as well?
The most that I know is security and working for Breeds. It's a bank.
Does he, has he ever been abusive with you?
No,
Does he have anger issues at home?
no. From my experience, he likes to be alone when he's angry. And he just likes to lock himself in the room.
And if the judge were to grant him probation, or, you know, there's a lot of obligations that one has while they're on probation. Are you going to be there to help him and support him?
Yeah, of course.
Does he have other people right now that will do that?
Yes.
Who would that be?
Kylie Rogers and his sister, if she can, along with my family as well.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
All right. Thank you. You may be excused. You can call your next witness.
Judge, at this time, I'd like to tender to the court a letter. I've shown this letter to the state and asked whether or not they would object to this, but I wanted to give the court a letter. I anticipate there's no objection from the state, from Ms. Callie Rogers.
Yes, Judge, I previously reviewed, I have no.
All right, the court will review the letter. All right, thank you.
Judge. At this time, Judge, I'd like to call Mr. DeMonte Williams.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so I can tell everybody so we can, and of course, you know, I'll listen to whatever you present, but I'm trying to figure out how did this come to this? What's in the stipulation?
We'll get there, Judge.
All right,
I'm
thank
sorry,
you.
I take a rather circuitous route, but.
Oh, no. I just want to make sure that everybody know that's one of the questions that I have.
DeMonte, what do you go by?
Monte.
And did he get sworn, Judge? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
Did he get sworn in?
No. Wait, did I swear you in? Yes, I did. Okay. I got thrown off. Yes.
Monte, where were you born?
Dallas, Texas.
And generally, what was your upbringing like in Dallas?
I grew up with just my mom and really moved around a lot.
Was she an alcoholic?
Yeah, she was alcoholic.
Okay. Was she supportive of you? Did she tell you mean, nasty, horrible things daily?
When she was drinking, yeah.
Did you have a father figure in your life?
No, not until I was about 12, actually.
And we heard from Coach Wheeler earlier, was he sort of like a substitute father figure at one point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was football part of your life?
Yes, sir.
And what was that experience like?
Being a big kid and getting bullied when you're big and not knowing how to control your body. Then you get to go on the field and, I don't know, between the whistles, just give it your all. Like I used to be soft actually. My stepmom used to call me twinkle toes in the 7th grade. And then 8th grade. And then in 9th grade. And then I finally started lifting weights in the 10th grade and I started, just playing the way I was supposed to play. So,
And it's a violent sport, correct?
yes, sir.
Now, you were a scholarship football athlete at UTSA, correct?
Yes, sir.
And at some point you suffered an injury.
Yes, sir.
How would you characterize how you felt you were treated at the point where you got injured? By the team, by the staff?
I was treated like a old car around tax season. We're just gonna go get a new one.
They were done with you,
Yeah,
correct?
pretty much. The head coach didn't even know I had surgery on my quad and my knee.
But if you can't play, then
They
they're not,
replace you.
not gonna honor your scholarship at that point, correct? Okay. What year did that happen?
2022, beginning of 2022.
And did you meet Miss Williams, I'm sorry, Miss Rogers at some point during that time?
I met her in 2020, actually, the year I got to college.
And y'all had have a couple of children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And previously we've heard that those children need a lot of assistance and care. Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
Also that you weren't necessarily the best dad at first?
I wasn't. I was splitting time between football, like that's one thing, trying to get back on the field, trying to show that like I had worth to the coaches. So I was waking up at 4 o'clock every morning. I was staying late working out. I come home at like 7:30. And I leave and go and lift weights again. And like I was probably at the house probably 2 or 3 hours a day, maybe.
And that's changed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once you were done with football, what kind of jobs did you do?
Mover at the beginning, and then security when I turned 21. My sister helped me get my license, my security license, my level 3.
At some point while working that job, did you have an auto accident?
Yes.
When was that?
August 6th, 2024.
And did you suffer a traumatic brain injury or did they discover some things at that time?
They discovered I've had 3 strokes.
And were there any other diagnoses?
They gave me a heart monitor because they couldn't check my heart properly. And they said I had blood clots in my bloodstream.
What about encephalomalacia?
About control.
Is that some sort of a brain injury or a brain condition?
Yes, sir. The doctor said it could be from sports, like depending on how long I did it, or from like birth defects, from like basically my mother drinking or doing drugs while she was pregnant.
And that's not a situation that can be repaired, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know the types of things that it affects? Does it affect thinking?
It does. It's thinking and my memory.
Decision making?
So
And I'm so sorry, what year was that?
2024.
Okay,
2024, Judge.
and that's August 2024?
Prior to the date of the incident, Judge,
Okay.
the incidents. And let's talk about the incident, the assault. What made you do that?
I wasn't under the influence. I feel like I feel like something that didn't have to escalate so much escalated to the point that someone went to the hospital. I do have remorse for what I did. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wasn't in my right mind because of my brain injury. I feel like I lost control and I did what I wasn't supposed to. Just like a little kid, if you know you're not supposed to be doing something, your parents look at you, you know you're not supposed to do it. I feel like I lost control, which I don't do often, but
That was going to be my follow-up. Is this a common thing for you? Because we know it's happened twice and we've seen it. We're dealing with that today.
I did years of security being the person that comes in and fixes the problem and makes sure people don't fight, make sure people make it home safe. And, you know, I became the problem.
Is there anything else you'd want the judge to know?
I know, I know what I did was wrong. From, you know, the misdemeanor to the felony. I'm not here to make it seem like I deserve anything because, oh, it's my first offense. I just feel like I'm not the same person as I used to be. I was dependent on alcohol. I had just lost like my truck. I mean, my truck was a big deal because it wasn't just me. It was my ex-wife's forever. She co-signed on it. That was $60,000. It just took a toll on me finding out that I got all these things wrong in my head because of what my mom did, and she make jokes about it to me growing up. It's like all these things affected me, and I flew off the wire. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't know what I was doing. I wish I could apologize to Sebastian, Mr. Evans, but I'm not supposed to talk to them. I did wrong, Your Honor, but I'm not a violent person because I know I learned in football, like being a big person on the field, you gotta work between the whistles. That's not really my thing. Like I don't like to be the center of attention. I try to be, you know, under the radar. I'm a pretty quiet person. I try not to raise my voice and things like that. Like still, I just lost control. I'm not sitting here trying to sugarcoat anything or make you feel bad for me. I did wrong, Your Honor.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
All right, State.
Mr. Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm not asking you any of these questions to like embarrass you or anything, but I have some questions about your upbringing, and I think that it's going to help the court as well. Okay. And so in the PSI, you had mentioned some things about your mother, but when you were underage, did she allow you access to alcohol when you were growing up?
Yes.
Okay. And about at what age did that start?
I had my first drink of alcohol when I was 2 years old, and I spit it out because it was nasty. It was, I think, Paul Masson and Coca-Cola. And the reason I know that is because my name was supposed to be Paul Miller Masson. She was gonna name me after her favorite alcohols.
And then in the PSI, you mentioned something about at the age of 11, you kind of started regularly using alcohol. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so then when it's year 2024, you're kind of working as security at a bar, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that's how you end up with this case that we're here for today, and then also the misdemeanor assault, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so regarding the case that we're here for today involving Sebastian, I mean, you've seen the video recording of what occurred, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you would agree with me that you're a way bigger individual than Sebastian is, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you repeatedly punched him, correct, while he was on the ground, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then when you were done punching him, you kicked him in the back of his head, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then regarding the other assault, that happened after this assault, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that occurred inside of the bar, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was also an individual that's smaller than you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you picked him up and slammed him down, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Could I?
go ahead.
I mean, I understand that they're smaller than me, but a lot of the times I'm not the one starting it. I'm not trying to point the finger, but like I am generally a pretty calm person.
I understand. And you know what?
And it's always the people that are under the influence and they pick at you. And that's why I say like I don't even go out. I don't want to go.
I understand what you're saying, and also I did want to commend you for taking accountability and not offering the court excuses, because many people in this courtroom can't do that. Okay, so thank you for doing that. But I want to move on to, okay, so you've been on an ankle monitor, correct?
It's not for a
Okay.
year.
And so you had 3 violations, right, where you weren't abiding by your curfew, right? And that's why you're in an orange jumpsuit today, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so I guess what I want to know and what the court wants to know is how can you ensure us that you're not going to engage in this difficulty or losing control again?
Are you asking?
Yes.
About the ankle monitor or like me losing control? Well, I do plan on taking classes if that is an option for the court. I also I don't even associate with the same like crowd that I was whenever I did work security. And me and my girlfriend, we have discussed that I won't be doing security anymore. I'm gonna be trying to work a warehouse job until I get my CDL, so I wouldn't be in that environment. I don't plan on drinking unless I'm in the comfort of my own home.
And then, well, I guess regarding the ankle monitor, I mean, you understand that if the judge places you on community supervision, you're gonna have to have conditions that you're gonna have to abide by, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so pretrial is kind of like a preview to the court of if you're gonna be able to abide by those conditions that she gives you. And so my question to you is, what were the circumstances surrounding you missing your curfew?
I think the first time I missed my curfew, I was working at my moving job, College Hunks. We were moving a lot that day. So we were just moving, we were going to different locations and doing jobs for them. So we would be the loading their U-Hauls. And that's back when I had to be out between 8 and 7, I think. So we were heading to Seguin to drop someone's load off because the back of our truck was full. And like company policy, like once we sign for it, like it's in our care. So I was trying to like finish the job because I can't just like leave it on the side of the road. And I was a driver. And like that's what made me late the first time, if I'm not mistaken. And I had one time where I had to leave the house where Danielle had just had our daughter Azara, and our Azara had belly Reuben. I think it's like that. It's just like a form of jaundice, and she was really yellow. But they had went to the hospital earlier that day, and I was the only way that they were gonna be able to get home because her mom's car wasn't working. So like I know I shouldn't have left, but like I couldn't have them like out by themselves, and I didn't have money at the time because I was working limited hours. And the last time I was just
You're at the
I
goal.
can't. Yes, ma'am. We were finna move. We were finna move. I haven't been able to find a decent job. Moving situation. People aren't moving right now, and we had to move from our apartment. We had to move into a hotel. Actually, I was that's why I've been looking for a better job so we can get a better place. But I just wanted to take her out because she's been sitting in the house with me and our daughters for the past month and a half, and she was sad because of me. I'm not a person that's gonna wake up happy because I'm sitting at the house doing nothing. And she had to take care of our daughters. I had to walk to the store because I couldn't pay for our car. I had to walk to the store, make sure she get milk. I mean, it's a lot that being on a monitor I had to do. And I mean, I did take her to the alley so she could have one day. I did.
Uh, Okay, you crossed the witness here.
Big purpose question.
No further questions of this witness, Judge.
All right. Any other witnesses?
No, Judge, just brief argument, if I may.
All right. State, what are you requesting? All right. This is what the court is going to do. The state is changing it to silent. All right. This is what I'm going to tell you. In life, at some point, the decisions you make are your own. And you can no longer blame your parents. And I know you're saying you're not doing that, but at some point, they're your decisions. They're not anybody else's decision, because otherwise, anybody who's had trauma in their background can come before court and say, this is all my parents' fault. And and when I say I understand, about the poor upbringing, I'm not saying I had a poor upbringing, right? My mom was great. My mom is great mom. But I've done a lot of child protective services cases. where there are children that are born addicted to drugs. There are children that are born addicted to alcohol, children who are going withdrawals. They don't know why they're having withdrawals because they don't know. It's just happening. And then I've represented children where, their life is going great, but then something happens with their parents, and then their parents are just off the rails doing horrible things to them. And then with you, you got that happening, plus you got the football injury because plus, what did you play? Defense, offense?
Line.
All right.
Center.
Yeah. So online center, that's a difficult position. I love football. Watch it all the time. But I understand that you take a lot of hits doing that. So,
Judge, if I could add to the brain injury portion, as an officer of the court, I got them yesterday, so I didn't have time to get them in an admissible form, but I reviewed 300 pages of medical records from when he went to BAMC. And the medical condition it's a loss of brain tissue, and it impacts, it can increase risk of stroke, but you have cognitive decline, seizures, all sorts of issues, which to me was the linking factor between this incident and that brain injury. If that makes sense.
I understand that. I always tend to read a lot, and I read everything, nonfiction, fiction, you name it. Children's books, I read that too. So I've read a lot on brain injury because sometimes I would have clients who'd have brain injuries, and then sometimes it's because people come before me as a judge and I want to know more about what's going on. And then because, as I said, I like football, and they were talking about the brain injuries that people suffer. So the state is now silent. I'm going to give you a choice. There are no other choices. These are your two only options. Do not ask for any other option. One, I can find you guilty and I'll sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Two, I'll grant your application for deferred adjudication, and I will have you on deferred adjudication for 6 years. And what I can tell you, I am not going to be the judge if you have a motion to revoke. There will be another judge sitting here. It won't be me. So those are your two choices. Which do you choose? Right. Do you need to discuss this with your attorney?
No, Judge.
All right, this is what's going to happen. The court is going to sentence you to 6 years, a deferred adjudication. And I'm following through with the restitution amounts that are listed in the PSI and TAP.
The only one I had questions about, Judge, were the medical records, because
No, I mean, they're saying that there's $964 due to Mr. Evans and $2,000 due to Mr. Granados.
yes, Judge.
I think there's something that said it was like 44,000, but we're gonna connect with friends of the compensation.
Okay. So there's to be restitution of $964 to Joshua Evans and $2,000 to Sebastian Granados. And what I can tell you, when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. There's to be no employment, well, proof of employment within 45 days of release. There is to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no employment at any location whose sole source of, well, I shouldn't say sole source, but the majority of their business is associated with selling of alcohol. So that means you are not to be a security guard or any of that anymore. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're not to work as a security guard. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Well, we just say regular UAs for this case. And let me see here. There's to be intensive outpatient treatment with probation. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, 100 of the hours will be deemed satisfied. I'm going to order anger management. And once anger management is completed, the remaining community, well, not anger management, let's do the hostility aggression course. And then once that's completed, the remaining of the 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Is there anything else you would recommend, State? All right, there's to be no contact with Joshua Evans or Sebastian Granados. Probation, is there anything else? Oh, and there's this was, just 1 second. Does anybody, oh, here's the indictment, just 1 second. All right, and there's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon.
Judge, can I just confirm, call number one?
This one is 2025 CR 010277. And taking consideration 2025 CR 005860. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Oh, I'm so sorry. Probation, could you add no possession of firearms?
Yes,
All right, and no possession of firearms. All right, here's the thing. I'm not going to be here, so you better make sure that you stay in contact with your probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And do not miss reporting to them. Do not miss calling them, because otherwise the range of punishment for this offense is up to 20 years in the prison. You understand? All right, good luck to you. Sure.
Thank you for giving me a second chance to show that I'm more than just that angry.
Oh, yeah. All right. Good luck to you, okay? And do right by your children.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, do y'all have the? Okay. Who's next?
Page 3, fourth one down has the first.
I'm sorry, could you give me that page 3, fourth one down? Jesus Rodriguez.
Working on paperwork, Judge.
All right, who's next?
On page 8, second down. Rafael Sosa.
Soto?
We're ready.
They said they needed that. All right, who is it?
Rafael Sosa.
All right, what page is he on?
On page 8, Judge.
All right, hello.
What's up?
Oh, nothing much. What's up with you?
Great.
All right, counsel, on this case, where are we?
Judge, I'm just requesting an additional reset for discovery. We've been on the case a couple weeks. I'm still making sure we have all the discovery that's available
right.
to us.
And has the competency been completed? Because I have it down on here that there was a competency.
I don't believe that was filed by, when was that filed, Judge? Can you see?
I'm not sure, but it says, status update on competency eval. Was it a competency evaluation file?
I do not.
Well,
Judge,
they-
I'll have to, he did have an attorney before Mr. Bunk. Charles was appointed
All right, if you can make sure that,
February 2nd. Yes,
if you
ma'am.
can make sure that maybe one wasn't filed.
Of course, yes,
And
Judge.
I'll do a 30-day reset, and if you'll check into that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, a 30-day reset. All right, so we're gonna bring you back on April 6th. Your attorney will look into discovery and the competency.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, who's next?
To reapproach on court Christ, on page 7.
All right, is there anyone before that? Raise your hand if y'all have turned in paperwork. What's your client's name?
Robert Odoms.
Come up. Robert what?
Odoms.
Page 8, Judge, fourth one down.
Robert Odoms. All right, did the state tender an offer?
Well, there was a previous offer tendered, Judge. However, there was a witness we asked them to get in contact with that they did, as well as some additional discovery they were going to give to us, which they did.
Mhm.
And so I spoke with Mr. Brett Brick,
Mhm.
who, Ms. Jones asked for plea deadline setting.
All right. How old are you, sir?
24, man.
All right, Norm, I need a plea deadline date in 3 weeks, please.
March 25th.
When? March what? All right, so we'll be back on March 26th. That will be your plea deadline date.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Veronica Valenzuela,
Sir.
counsel. Veronica Valenzuela, is that yours as well?
Oh, it is, Judge. So she had a pretrial violation that the court had referred to one of the pre-indictment courts for us for a hearing.
Yes.
She did not appear at that hearing, and so the judge issued an FTA warrant, and I don't, was not here today, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Who's here? Luis Morales. Court is calling 2025 CR 002-972 State versus Luis Morales. Can I have parties announced?
For the seat.
Attorney Alberto for Mr. Morales.
And are you Mr. Morales? I see you. Are you ready for trial?
We're ready, Judge.
All right. Did you, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery probation. There's an application. Mr. Morales, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Judge, I did.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we are proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct. as a Class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
All right. That's okay. So you understand you're giving up rights.
Yes, sir.
Are you intending to give up those rights and entering into a plea? Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication if for any reason a motion to revoke were filed, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to a year in the Bear County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Morales, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you in to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported and denied re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Just 1 second. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 002971. Did you understand that? And they're recommending deferred. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
Just witnesses, Judge.
All right, outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 1 year. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, no contact with Jose Correa and Michael Villasana, and the anger management course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offers states exhibit 1 in all attachments.
Objection, Your Honor.
All right, and state, did you speak with the parties that you're asking for no contacts?
Yes, did we have any alcohol?
All right, thank you. All right, did you review, and state you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd ask the court to follow our plea bargain agreement. My client's a pipe fitter. He works throughout Texas currently. He resides out of Baytown, Texas, but has a job, I believe, an hour out.
Mhm.
We'd request, if the court does grant the deferred adjudication, that his probation be transferred to Harris County. Just in addition to that, Judge, this has been a long journey for him dealing with these cases, and I know just speaking with him and coming up to this agreement that he just wants to move on. He has goals in life. He wants to move up at the new job that he has at the new pipe fitting company that he works at, and is willing to do anything that this court asks him of, and I believe he'll be successful on this probation.
Do you have any children?
Oh, man.
All right, this is what the court is gonna do. Court is gonna sentence you under the deadly conduct to $1,000 fine that will be probated. 1 year of deferred adjudication, no contact with Jose Calderon Correa, Coria, and Michael Villasana, Villasana. There's to be a transfer to Harris County, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Defendant is allowed to travel throughout Texas for work. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the hostility course. Once he completes that, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person and regular UAs. You can do the UAs or the patch. Take in consideration 2025 CR 002971. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled trial courts? No possession of weapons. All right, did you review the document entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Who's here on Hutto?
Good.
All right, if you come forward. And is this an application? All right, probation, it's an application.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, how's it going today?
Good, trying to stay awake.
Court is calling 2025 CR 016145 State versus Austin, Michael Hutto. Could I have parties announced?
For the state.
Christopher Ramos for the defense.
And are you Mr. Hutto?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did. We have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hutto, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Any objection?
No objection. In our understanding, it will result in it becoming a misdemeanor
Yes.
offense.
All right. Did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of attempted possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, less than 1 gram. That's a class A misdemeanor. Range of punishment is anywhere from up to a year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand? If the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, if you're revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 1 year in the jail and up to a $4,000 fine.
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Hutto, I'm sorry. Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
100%.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of attempted possession of a controlled substance. They're asking that your fine be assessed at $800 and they're recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes,
The waiver of appeal paragraph, did you review that? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 1 year. There be 100 hours of community service restitution, a TAP evaluation, the DOEP course, and aggressive driving class. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state? And the court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes, sir.
Then how do you plead?
A no contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. The court will review the same. After reviewing the same, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge, please.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I can offer that my understanding, he has very limited criminal history, has no convictions. He has one prior arrest for criminal mischief, which the case was dismissed in 2024. And speaking with him, in leading up to his court case, he's reported to me that he's been attending meetings for Narcotics Anonymous, and he has been consistently reminding me that he is sober. He's approaching 6 months sobriety soon.
Okay. And do you have any children?
Yes, yes.
What are their ages?
My son is 7.
And are you employed?
Not at the moment, Your Honor.
So how are you supporting yourself?
Currently, right now, I'm unhomed, but I am trying to get into to ministry, discipleship of ministry.
Yes.
It's a home
Mhm.
to help out, and yeah, I'm attempting to get work. I was working, but I got laid off due to
Okay.
my travel situation.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to an $800 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, 1 year deferred adjudication, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the DOEP course. Once he completes that, 25 hours will be deemed satisfied. 25 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of the aggressive driving course. 50 community service hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of parenting classes. There's going to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And probation, can you help him with housing? All right, they're going to give you referrals for housing.
Yes, Robert. Thank you.
And probation, that building brighter communities, they may have a place as well.
Yes, sir.
There's going to be no possession of firearms. And we'll do a TAP evaluation out of custody just to see what they're recommending. If they're recommending inpatient treatment, we're going to start with outpatient treatment. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge, did UA built his name?
Oh, okay. Let's do random UAs, regular random UAs, and we'll do field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Is there anything else?
Okay.
Is there anything else you need to be successful?
No, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I've followed your plea, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal, okay? If you have any questions about anything, stay in contact with probation. Don't disappear, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So do y'all have the paperwork ready for Lindsay or no?
Yeah, I still swearing in it.
All right, she can do it. Lindsay can appear by Zoom.
Right here. Okay, you're sitting here, Judge.
Oh, well, if y'all have the paperwork ready, then I'll take it.
Thanks.
Leland. Oh, you're still conferring. Anyone else ready? Yes, who do you have come forward? What page is Kevin Salinas on? Where's Salinas? Come forward.
I believe this was our first setting and
Okay.
we're requesting a reset in order to go over discovery.
Sure. All right, so court starts at 9 a.m. So you need to make sure you're on time, all right? And then, do you have all the discovery?
I am covering for Deborah, so I am not sure if she has all the discovery yet.
All right, is the discovery uploaded?
I have not conferred with this council judge, I can look at it.
Okay. How old are you?
26.
Based on what's currently uploaded right now, Judge, it looks like everything's here minus the underlying discovery packet, but I consider.
All right, and are y'all able to confer off docket to tender offer?
Yep, I'll do that. Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a 3-week reset for a plea deadline date. All right, March 26th is going to be your plea deadline date. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're on.
Thank you. Who's here on Jesus Rodriguez? Court is calling 2025 CR 014051, State versus Jesus Rodriguez. Are there any applications?
No, Your Honor.
Who do you have?
Juarez.
I'm sorry, who?
Juarez, Bradley.
Where is, and where is he?
He's president.
All right, come forward. All right, on this case, where are we on discovery? Do you have it all?
It appears that we do have it all. What happened was there was no video on the DWI, which is unusual.
Hmm.
And it turns out there isn't any, so.
Okay.
um,
How old are you?
I'm 40 now.
Has an offer been tendered?
It has, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date in 3 weeks, please.
March 26th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
And make sure you're on time.
I'm totally fine.
All right, thank you. Who's next?
The one we approach on, Fort and Franks, page 7.
All right, who's here on Ruben Zamora? Are y'all ready or no?
Okay, yeah.
That's fine, anybody.
All right, Ruben Zamora.
Good morning, Bert.
Good morning. All right. So what is happening on this case?
Judge, Mr. Porter and I have conferred, I think he's gonna be requesting a motion to surprise attorney.
Hmm.
There is dispute whether a video is in existence or not. So there are 2 videos that were sent over from the police department that are like corrupted. And so I don't know what's on those videos, so that may clear up the issue that we're having. But I was gonna reach out today to obtain those videos and then go from there.
All right, so how much time are you all asking for?
I'll do the suppression motion. And then,
Like, I guess we can kind of set it in like 3 weeks.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, and 3-week reset, and is this for the motion to suppress or?
it's gonna be dispositive.
Okay, no, I mean, that's why I want you all to confer. If y'all confer on what date y'all want to do the motion to suppress, is 3 weeks enough time for people to be ready?
Judge, the issue is very, very limited. I think if that video exists, it'll clear up any issues. If it doesn't exist, then it's gonna be up to the court what the court
Okay.
decides.
All right, so is 3 weeks enough time for everyone?
Yeah.
Mr. Porter says yes, I say yes.
Okay, all right, Ms. Ferguson, 3 weeks.
March 26th.
All right, and what we'll do, March 26th, what day of the week is that?
Yes, it is Thursday.
Should we really have it on a Thursday?
Judge, it's gonna be a one witness
Oh,
suppression. hearing.
okay, March 26th.
Right, Megan? It's a one witness suppression.
No. All right, do y'all want to do it on the 26th or Monday, the 30th? It's a Thursday.
Of this month?
Mhm.
I'll do first.
Whatever, give me a date.
All right, I
Dance.
think March 30th. I love to dance. Are we doing the tango? What are we doing? Samba? All right. Cha-cha. Give me a cardboard box. See me break dance. I'm ready. All right, so March 30th. All right, who else is ready?
That's all I have.
All right,
Your Honor, may I approach briefly?
yes.
It's a HIPAA thing.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I said it's a HIPAA thing. Can we go?
All right, Norma, Victor Guzman, where is Otero?
Yes, reset judge.
Yeah, where is he?
You didn't tell me. I just texted him again and asked these questions.
All right, he needs to be here on Monday. All right, where's Charles Gold?
He's in good.
Noah Al Rafati? All right, your attorney's not here. Are you employed?
No, I'm a full-time student.
Okay, so what is your class schedule?
My class schedule is Monday through Thursday. The best days are Tuesdays and Thursdays for me.
Okay, Ms. Ferguson, set this in 1 month on Tuesday.
Y'all obviously don't do Fridays. Yeah.
April 6th.
April 6th.
Yes, I'll write it down.
Okay, now they're gonna give you a reset form. All right, we'll see you then, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure you're on time, 9.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Danny Cantu. All right, Norma, that's on page 6. De Hoyos.
Oh, Johnson said he was coming.
All right, we're gonna recall you. Are you employed?
Yes,
What is your work schedule?
Monday through Saturday.
All right, so how much time do you need to give them to let them know about to let them know you have a court date?
If I can do it next month, I came Tuesday, then
Yeah.
I waited till like 10 o'clock and somebody told me that your high canceled.
Okay, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a reset date, 30 days.
I can do the April 7th.
All right. All right, once you sign the reset form, you excuse.
All right, thank you.
I'll be back soon.
Page 11, judge of the public.
I'm sorry, Norma, what date did we give Rafael Sosa?
Oh, 4/6, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, and Norma, Karen Corby.
She's on vacation till Friday, Judge. She'll be back till next.
All right, so put him on Monday.
That's too biased.
Monday.
So let it.
And you can also send, the Dallas, if you'll come forward. All right, your attorney is on vacation. I'm just learning this.
She told me that a couple of days before the court date.
All right, so are you employed?
Yes, I am.
And what is your work schedule? What is an easy day for you to come?
Is there possible if I can reschedule it on the 18th? Because I have another court date on the 18th as well.
Oh, what day of the week is the 18th?
I think it's on Wednesday.
No, can't do Wednesday.
That's because I can't really be missing work like that.
No, I understand. And is that a misdemeanor court?
I think so, yeah.
All right, I'll put on here, we're gonna set you next month, and who knows, whatever happens in the misdemeanor case, maybe that'll take care of this, okay?
Okay.
Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset date next month towards the last week in April.
Last week, I can do the 30th.
So April 30th, okay? Yes. Once you sign the reset form, you excuse. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, I'm preparing the oath.
Okay.
So get up.
All right, who's here on Jose Flores? Oh, yes, come on.
Oh, wait.
Court is calling 2025 CR 002235 State versus Jose Flores. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Pray on behalf of Mr. Flores to my right.
And are you Mr. Flores?
Right.
Did you review the documents entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Jose Aaron Flores who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 002235 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram on May 19, 2025 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Dare County, Texas, the defendant Jose Aaron Flores did in there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July and December 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And again, the remainder of it.
Any objection?
None.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, we're going to open to the court.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
You grant the state's motion, revoke the community supervision and sentence him to 2 years in prison.
All right, in defense, what are you requesting?
We're asking for intensive outpatient treatment with random UAs and an opportunity to attend AANA. He got into a car accident. If you look at his arm here, he's in a very serious car accident. I think that kind of got him derailed.
I was struck by a vehicle on July
If you
13th.
want to go under oath, we'll place you under oath. If you want to tell me something,
Yes, ma'am.
can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
What's that, Aaron Flores?
All right, you may proceed.
Mr. Flores, you heard the allegations from the state that you were not in compliance with the terms and conditions of probation. You recall that?
Yes.
You just pled true to them, correct?
Correct.
And one of those allegations that you failed to report, do you recall that allegation?
Yes.
Now, With respect to failing to report, you indicated to me that you had some health concerns.
Yes, sir.
And what would those health concerns have been?
It was that I was struck by a vehicle while I was on foot. I almost lost my left arm because it was hanging by its tendons, and I was almost cut in half. I had ragdolled over a vehicle that I was told by EMS when I went to go thank them, that was a Jeep. But the police report that came out 45 days later said it was a 2013 Volkswagen Tiguan. The EMS responder that I had spoken to said it was a female that had moved around a.
Okay, all right, you're getting a little bit left field. I'm just trying to figure out. The allegation is that you failed to
I was in the
report.
hospital during that time.
All right, so July
13th is when I was struck,
and what year?
2025.
So you're saying you were in the hospital in July,
Yes, ma'am.
August?
August was, I nearly got hit by another vehicle and it hit me in a certain way. I had a traumatic, I guess, event relapsing with the vehicle that had struck me.
Okay, September?
It's September. Oh no, August, July, August. I was still in the hospital because I was there for 17 days. Because my visit towards probation was supposed to be, I believe, the 15th or the 16th, and I was in the hospital because I had just gotten struck.
Okay, October?
I showed up October, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, and with that said,
And
Your Honor,
December?
oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, December?
It was only 2 times that I didn't show up because as soon as I got out 17 days after the hospital, I went straight to probation and I spoke to a temporary or I forget what it's called, but it is a.
Well, here's the thing. So I understand that you were in a car accident,
and I
July.
did
So why didn't you go in December
December to
2025? Because you pled true to not reporting December 2025 and July of 2025.
yes, okay, December 2025. The reason I didn't go in is because I nearly got hit and I fell off and I'd forgotten what day I was supposed to go to probation. And that's when I didn't show up.
In the general, Your Honor, we're not running from responsibility. We're taking responsibility because you played true.
Correct.
And you understand at a minimum, you could have called and let them know you were in the hospital and having some difficulties. But obviously being in pain like in that situation made it a little tough. But again, we're taking responsibility, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So with that being said, Your Honor, he had some drug issues with marijuana.
Well, any more questions for him?
None.
All right, state any questions.
Yes, okay, so you were in scarce communication with your probation officer, I guess is how you would call it, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, and so some of the communication that you had with your probation officer, you admitted to using marijuana, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and so you had admitted to using marijuana through the month of September of 2025, October of 2025, November of 2025, December of 2025, and January of 2026. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And so when were you in the hospital again?
in July.
Of 2025?
Correct.
Okay. And
I was using marijuana because it was helping me with the anxiety of the trauma from the accident.
We know you need drug treatment. You're not running from that.
and so then what was the reason that you did not report in December of 2025?
Once again, I had forgotten the date and I had fallen off of my e-bike.
Okay. And then the reason that you are before the court today is because you were picked up for something else. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And in December, so I guess when you were placed on probation, you provided them an address of 3500. Were you living at that location?
Yes,
Okay. Who were you living there with?
my wife.
Okay. Were you aware that probation attempted to make multiple field visits in the months of December and January at that location?
Yes, I actually completed all 6 of my field visits that were required by my home visits, and they had suggested several things that I could do to be able to aid me as the Compassionate Care Act. But I just didn't know what exactly I was supposed to do, and I didn't do it. But I did get myself a DBA under Sigma Digital Magus, and I have a website, and I started doing tech repair, which is part of my probation condition. and I started doing drone pilot classes, which is part of my probation as well.
Okay, but you said you successfully completed field visits, is that what you said?
Yes.
But I'm specifically talking about in December of 2025 and January 2026, probation said that they went to your home to conduct a field visit and you weren't there.
I was out. I was conducting experiments in my research.
But you should have been there and reported.
Yeah, correct. I did not leave my home and I wasn't trying to avoid them.
Okay, and you're taking responsibility.
Yes.
No questions, John. Again, we're just asking for.
Oh, I just have one quick question. Were you walking along the freeway?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
There's a green belt behind where St. Matthew's Sports.
Oh, no,
Club
I'm only asking because San Antonio has to be the only city where I see people walking on the freeway, and I was just
No,
wondering.
I walk through nature.
Okay, that's awesome. All right. This is what the court is going to do. I'm going to give you a choice. These are your only choices. There are no other choices. Don't ask for any other. 1, I'll revoke you and sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility. 2, I'll continue you, but you're going to do a TAP evaluation while you're in custody and follow whatever recommendations that TAP is recommending. If they want inpatient treatment, you're going to do inpatient treatment. Those are your only 2 choices.
I'll take the year now.
All right. Court will find you. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
And just really quickly, Your Honor, I had a conversation with the state if they'll confirm that off the record, if he was given time, the state would let go of his new pre-file case. Is that?
Correct, cause number 2026 PF 04905.
All right. Are you waiving your right to appeal? I can't hear you.
Yes.
All right. The court is going to find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. Court will recommend a therapeutic community. Take in consideration 2026 PF 04905. There's be no residing in households with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Joe.
Let me just put this in a system, counsel, and then I'll give you this back.
Notice.
All right, who's here on Harper? Court is calling 2025 CR 009537 State versus Gerald Harper. There are no applications. Could I have parties announced?
State?
Tim Molina for Mr. Harper.
And are you Mr. Harper?
No.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Harper, Mr. Harper, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Harper, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with robbery. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes,
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
yes.
Mr. Harper, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented, knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There are no applications. This will run concurrent with Harris County cases. Did you understand that for your plea? Defense?
Yes, sir.
State? Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
There.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
State any evidence.
Your Honor, she offers states exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Objection.
All right, and state, have you spoken with the complainant?
I believe so.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Sure.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
The court had any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them, but we would just ask the court to follow the plea agreement.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with Harris County cases. There's to be no contact with John Vasquez. Kiara, Kiara, Janae, Janae Long. James Levi Smith, Davion Dwayne Randall. And there's to be no residing in households with minors. And no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, fast money, not good. You know, sometimes when you get fast money, you don't even know where you spent it. And you're gonna have to ask yourself, the money that you took, is that worth 5 years of your life? You understand? All right, good luck to you. All right, who's next?
Page 1, second down, Pencil Smith.
Smith, who's here on Smith?
Okay, let me know. I will. Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, I'm just checking to see who we have left on the docket.
2 up here, and that's all we have there.
The 2 over here in the box?
Yes, you're Mr. Molina's. No,
Oh,
and Mr.
yes. Yeah, Leland has one more.
They have 1 and 1.
Okay. Oh no, what is happening with Larry Garcia?
Get your intention, not show up, Judge.
No, he was here, I think, for 2 seconds. State, did you all, on page 7, did you all have a chance to speak with Larry Garcia's attorney?
Brent Hardy. No. And walked out.
Okay. Hello. All right. Odyssey is doing it to me again. Just a second. All right, so on this case, where are we on discovery, counsel?
Oh, Your Honor, I had downloaded some discovery back, I believe in December. And I just reached out to try to get everything updated to make sure I have everything
Mhm.
Today. So hopefully I have that done by Monday. So I guess I would just add, this is our first pretrial, and I think we got our first offer today.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll recall it in 45 days because I see there are a lot of moving parts.
Yes.
So Ms. Ferguson, I need a 45-day reset. And State, if you'll make sure that we keep track with the dates for everyone.
Yes. April 28th, Judge.
All right, April 28th, counsel.
Let me just check real quick.
Mary? Where's Tracy? Mary?
All right, thank you, Judge. I'll take that.
All right, so we'll see you back on April 28th, okay? Do you have any questions? All right, thank you. And then, you know what, right now, we'll just put all these other people on the same date. Or either the day after. Because Deputy Laura, I know you all have to keep people separated.
There we go. See you.
There, yeah.
All right, anyone else?
Page 7, third one, Barry Garcia.
Larry Garcia? Mr. Garcia? All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0000072 for the state. Oh, you can go. I just needed that announcement on the record. All right, and are you Larry Garcia? Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. There was a previous attorney that was appointed to you. Have you had any contact with that attorney? All right. And how long have you been in custody? All right. Are you asking that you be appointed a different attorney? All right. Then the attorney who's standing next to you will be appointed to represent you. All right, thank you. And we can go off the record. So counsel, when are you asking for this to come back?
Maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I just need to do a discovery download, kind of pick through everything. It's a pretty straightforward case. I had some preliminary discussions with the state, so I think we can work this out pretty quick.
All right, so we're going to recall you in 3 weeks, and that'll give him time to review everything. And if he wants you brought back sooner than 3 weeks, he'll let us know and we'll put you on the docket sooner, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what date, Ms. Ferguson? All right, so we'll be back on March 26th, but again, if he wants you back sooner, we'll bring you back sooner.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that. You too.
Yes.
All right, who's ready? Come forward. All right, court is calling 2025 CR 0000146. State versus Maria Herrera. Can I have parties announced?
And Tim Molina from Ms. Ferrer.
And are you Ms. Herrera? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Maria Herrera who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 0001456?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, 2025 CR 0000146 for the offense of burglary of a habitation on March 17, 2025, for a period of 5 years. Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Maria Herrera did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of October and November 2025 in violation of condition number.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure. State will waive the remaining allegations.
Any objection?
No.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt, revoke probation, and sentence to 5 years in prison.
Is that your agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. As previously stated, the court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. And the court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. There's to be no contact with Eduardo Giovanni, Govani. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now we'll take the from bits.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, who are the remaining people in court?
I called you and broke her down for Mr. Cortez, that's Rafael Leal. He's at a seminar today and tomorrow. He's asking for the kids to be. An interpreter, they'll be down.
Okay.
And the other one is just an observer.
All right, and who is Cortez? What page is he on? Is it David Cortez Jimenez?
Yeah.
Okay. When is she at the CLE?
Today and tomorrow.
All right, recall this for Monday.
Yes.
But let me see. All right, so Mr. Cortez, is April 7th good for you?
Good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
I'm just gonna, probably just been like. Thank you so much.
Hi, thank you for coming.
All right.
We just finished. I'm sorry. We always will need you, but we don't need you to interpret right now. All right, thank you. Just say we were trying to help you get steps in or something. All right, thanks. Have a good one.